Midnight Mandy from the Squeaky Sneezes channel. I'm here with my friend Kender, and he's going to take us on a tour of his base while he's over here hiding from me because I'm embarrassed about doing my intro.
I don't know why you got embarrassed. She
Because
was
I don't
embarrassed
know.
because of her intro, everybody. And tell her, you have to tell her this beautiful intro. It's wonderful. I love it every single time.
Thank you. That's why I love you.
It's amazing.
Well, that's not why I love you, but your
One of
support
them.
means a lot.
Well, I do what I can because we're friends. So, but you're still grounded.
Oh no, great, my cat's meowing now.
Okay, so this is in the Nether, obviously.
Indeed.
Um, I kind of wanted this Nether portal room to kind of go with the theme of the base. A little backstory, if we can, just indulge
We
me for a
can.
moment. Um, Monkey got this sea because of the quad witch hut, and that's where we're going to go tour. Is my quad witch hut. And I didn't realize that I had a quad witch hut until I came over and actually started to explore the area. I only thought I had a dual witch hut,
He didn't tell you?
and he didn't tell me anything about it. I'd spent 2 weeks building the iron farms, and I wanted to go exploring. And Monkey's like, "Hey, you should go that direction." From Tafelberg was basically pointing north. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, north from Tafelberg. I was like, okay. So I did, and on the map here,
Oh wow.
uh, yeah, this is just a small version. There's a much bigger version at the base, but underneath all four of these flowers here are the witch huts, and I found the bottom two first. And of course, I was flipping out. I was just like, "Oh my god, I gotta do a witch hut. This is amazing!" And he's like, "Just keep walking around the area." And Tom was on. He was giggling because he knew Tom had found all four of them before I did.
Oh, of course he did.
Because I was busy working and he was running around loading the map.
Mm-hmm.
So I got there and I found all four, and I was like doing the math on it, trying to make sure, that I could set it up where all four of them would be loaded, and he assured me that that was the case. So I know you can't tell here on the map, but they're within 60 blocks of the center, all four of them.
Wow.
So yeah, so they're real close, real. I mean, I could basically stand in the middle and have all four, loaded, and but we'll go over that whenever we get there. So I didn't know what to do with these, and then inspiration hit, and I decided that I wanted to do flowers around them. So I made my nether match the flower theme that I had going on, which is why you see all the plants and the trees and lions and tigers and bears.
It's nice.
So
I like it.
I do too. This was a pain. Taylor helped me so much, my puppy Taylor, on building this because it was a huge pain.
It's not a short hallway.
No, no, it's not. But getting it lined out and built the way that I wanted it to look, because I wanted to be able to see up into the nether when running.
Right.
And
Right under the
DK,
fortress.
yeah, I actually had DK clean out a bunch of the nether rack. I still need to pay him.
What?
Yeah, I haven't paid him yet. I
Pay
totally
your
forgot. Seriously, so DK, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, dude. I'll give you your diamonds. I'm sorry.
I'll give him a smack. Bah! There.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, he cleaned out a bunch of netherrack here for me when he first got on a server, and basically I wanted to expose all of this anyway, so you could see it when you're running down, because I thought it was really neat.
It's dramatic.
Very dramatic, and that's me. I'm Mr. Dramatic.
I'm right there with you.
So, shall we go?
Let's go.
Awesome.
And you actually won Build of the Year with this, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and
Congrats.
much of that needs to go to Taylor, because she was a big part of getting this design. Okay, so if you look inside here, you'll see that there's two. What are those things? Guardians. Skypilot Tom actually helped Taylor and I get those guardians in here. We had to transport them through the Nether from one of the fortresses that the ocean monument rather, that has been conquered, but it still has water in it, like on the inside. And there's a rail system set up, and we captured them and brought them through the Nether and dumped them in here.
I don't mess with those dudes. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat your
I know,
face.
right? I was the same way, but honestly, this took less than 15 minutes to get these guys in here.
Really?
Yes, it was. I was unbelievable to watch Tom work. He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go get one. Okay, here's one. Where do you want it? I'm gonna go get another one. Okay, here's another one." I mean, it was just that quick. It was amazing. The portal we actually had to put on top, and when we go out, you guys will get to see what this looks like. But we had to put the portal on top and leave a hole, so when they came through the portal, they would drop down into the water.
Nifty.
Remarkably simple, believe it or not.
I
So
feel
I
like
was stressed the whole time. Taylor was kind of stressed the whole time. Tom was just like, yeah, whatever. These things, don't worry about it.
I feel like with me, it'd take like 2 days and 5 mess-ups and, 4
Seriously.
deaths.
That's why I don't move hostile mobs. That's why I hire it out.
Exactly.
He's remarkably good at it. So do you want to go down or do you want to look at the outside?
Let's go look at the outside first, and then maybe we can come down.
Cool.
I'm gonna pretend like I haven't seen this before.
Okay, it's all new. So this was supposed to be a flower pot, and it didn't quite turn out the way that I had envisioned it, but I still like it.
Looks like a flower pot to me.
Well, Taylor helped me build it. She had a much better idea, but I was like, nope, this is what we're doing. And she's like, okay.
She had a much better idea, but this is what we did.
Yeah, this is what we did. So, yeah, she was actually the one that built that blue flower that's in the pot. We had access to Tom's realms and designed all. Well, let's see, we designed the big pink one, this blue one, that orange one, and then the white one with the black ball in the middle, all on his realms.
Gotcha. Look at the little bugs.
Yeah, those are bees.
They're so cute.
We'll get to see the beehive here in just a little bit.
That
purple one is yours. Them. Oh, well, good. that purple one is yours.
I love it.
I had you in mind whenever I built it. Oh, well, one of the witch huts is underneath here.
Oh,
I'm wondering if it's broken. So if you want to follow me underneath the water.
Oh, covert.
And then you'll see a little hole here.
Ooh,
so this is basically where the witch hut was. Now, this design is a shifting floor design that was created by Il Mango. And Il Mango's design had one critical flaw in it, that when the chunks unloaded, if the pistons were extended, they would stay extended. It would break the system every time that the chunks unloaded.
Oh.
So Tango Tech came up with a way to fix that issue from happening. And it does from time to time break, but it's very, very rare that it breaks. And all you got to do is just basically take out 2 torches, put them back, and then it's fixed again.
Oh,
no harm, no foul. Yeah. If you want to come around this corner here and hop up here, if you look in between, you can actually see the hole where the witches will shift. Actually, they'll glitch through the floor, and 114 might break this. I'm hoping that it doesn't, but it might. But right now, with the
whoa! Don't stick your face in the slime.
Yeah, no, don't stick your face in there. With the slime blocks being the way that they are, the witches will drop through the floor. They will get pushed into that hole and drop down 30 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want, this particular flower actually doubles as my witch head collection flower. So we'll come up here. Boop. We come inside this thing.
Your entrances are all secret.
Well, That's that's me.
That's you. I was getting ready to say you're so secrety.
Oh, always secret. Everything I've got's a big secret. But I'm always like, hey, look at this secret thing. Don't
Yeah,
tell anybody. I'm gonna record this and put it out on YouTube, but
but
don't
it's
tell
secret.
anybody. Yeah. So
Oh,
the witches will drop down that hole and land in this area on those hoppers there. Now go stand on that pressure plate.
woo! She popped right out.
Well, they will go ahead and spawn up there. No, keep standing on
Keep
there.
saying.
Yeah. So that water source, there's a piston you can see on that other side.
Mm-hmm.
It retracts, and there's a water block on that other side. So what's going to happen? Witches will spawn up there. They will drop down and land in this water. The water will push them over to in front of you, and you can use a looting sword. There's one right now. You can use a looting sword or an axe or whatever to kill them. Sometimes you'll get a head out of it. Sometimes you'll get a potion of healing out of it, an instant health potion. Most of the time, you just get the standard witch drops. But I've gotten like 5 witch heads out of this thing so far. It's easier to get a head off of like non-hostile animals
Mm-hmm.
and other mobs than it is to get them out of witches for whatever reason. Oh, look at there.
Whoa, whoa, Kender. That's a lot of witches. Is that just from this
Come on.
one flower?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the only one that'll do it.
How come?
Well, I didn't figure that I should set it up for all 4 of them to do it,
Mm-hmm.
because, I mean, one of them I think is good enough, for this kind of thing. I really hope you get a head out of it. This would be amazing.
I didn't get one.
But you actually got an instant health potion out of it because there was one already in there. So
Oh, cool.
you managed to get that.
Thank
There's another one.
you.
But let's say that, you don't want to keep any of this stuff. I'll go ahead and throw the sugar, and you want to put it into the system, so you can drop it in here. Listen for it.
Clickety click.
So right now it's being dispensed, and if you'll follow me, I'll show you where it goes. The flower that took the longest to build was this pink one over here.
And it is a beauty.
It's if you would sometime during the video, like fly over the top of it, because it looks much more impressive from the top than the bottom.
Oh yeah, I'd like to fly over the whole thing. Eventually, get a good view of it.
It's really cool. We'll once we're done here, we'll go over to the mushroom, and I'll tell you a little backstory on that. The orange flower actually has a bunch of redstone on the top of it too.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's lit from the inside or the outside in. So the closer you get to the inside of it, the darker the redstone gets. So it offers kind of like a fade to it. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was really surprised actually that it did that. It was a happy accident. Up here, we have what was going to be the makeshift AFK house.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, I really like it. We got the 3 little kitties up here, my 2 little parrots.
Lily, Kender Lily, Kender Cat.
Because Kinder Cat and Lily had Kinder Lily.
Reddish BB, teal BB.
Now, Teal BB was actually the first one that I got, and I wanted another one, one of the reds. So the red one was actually the one I bought from you.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
you went to a good home.
He's been chilling up here ever since. This was the biggest pain to get them up here, and on that bush.
And on the bush.
Oh goodness, it was so awful.
You're
it was
probably
just so bad.
the only person who bought one and actually kept it and didn't kill it for its head.
Really?
Probably.
That's dumb. Why would you do that? So Taylor and I have a double bed. She actually lives here, part time. So
Mom and Dad.
Hey, Mom and Dad. That's right.
I don't need to be here.
What did you splash us with something?
Mm-mm. I don't have
We have
anything.
Bunch of particles.
Oh, I know what it is.
Is the
These
hay speaking?
these path blocks here, they all have speed on them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's amazing.
That's a really cool
See,
thing.
now I'm going to have to path block some of the roots that's coming out of the middle here. Which I don't know if you noticed that these little grass. This is what it's supposed to look like. Is like roots coming out.
I did not realize that.
My thought behind it was this pot is the center of all life that is here in the swamp,
Mm-hmm.
and each flower is connected to the middle. So I don't know if you've seen the movie Pandora or Avatar.
Yes.
Um, their tree is kind of like that, the that tree of life sort of thing that they do, and that's kind of where I drew a little bit of the inspiration.
They
So,
cut it down.
oh, I cut out.
No, they cut the tree down.
Oh, I know, but it'll live on forever here in Minecraft.
Definitely.
So, okay, the stuff that we collected over there, or that would get collected from all four of the witch huts.
These are nice lights.
Oh, you like that? That's Taylor's idea.
God, she's such a good interior decorator. Like, you
Seriously,
can't
yeah.
beat it.
No, I tried to do something. I wanted these to kind of look like flowers, and she's like, "Well, let's just put lights in the middle." I was like, "Well, hell yeah, dude, that's amazing. Let's do that." So
She's
yeah, I'm telling you,
talented.
dude, I drew a lot of inspiration from her because she's really, really good at what she does. So we'll look at this here in a second. So all four of the huts come to this point. There's two lines. The two huts over there connect into this one line. The
Mhm.
two huts over there connect into this line, right?
Mhm.
And actually, if you stand here long enough, you'll see stuff moving into it.
All the drops when they die.
Yes, yes, all the drops that come from all four huts collect into this one spot, which is down here, and they get auto sorted into their respective places.
Nifty. I have to rifle through your chest. It's like a
Hey,
thing.
that's fine. I got a bunch. This is the overflow for it. So everything, odd that I don't, either have room for or like the potions or whatever, all of it gets collected here. None of it gets wasted. Anything that I'm overstocked on, I put it in this chest, turn this on, and
Kills
it
it.
squirts it over there into the lava. So I never have to worry about dumping stuff manually. I just automatically let it happen. You'll notice this middle row of chests here,
Oh
all these
yeah.
sticks.
That's your shortage of sticks.
Well, I'll show you what this does here in just a minute. It's a whole automated system that I have going on in this
Oh.
place,
I bet
man.
I can guess what it does.
I have a lot of automation going on here. This is
Okay.
my trophy room.
Lovely, lovely.
Thank you,
This
thank you.
this is a witch head,
Very
right?
no. The witch head
That's not a
is
witch
right
head?
above the. The witch head's above the dragon head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering why she was bald. This must be a
Yeah.
villager then.
Yes, that's the villager. Yeah, she looks like she's wearing a ball hat.
You got a charged creeper head. Holy cow.
I do.
Where'd you
Isn't that
get that?
amazing? Tom gave it to me
Freaking Tom.
because I'm spoiled.
Spoiled
The
brat.
cutest heads, though, seriously, belong to the slime.
Yeah, they do.
Hands
Over
down, adorable.
over at
I
Sherry's place where they look like they're jumping around.
yes.
That is
Oh,
amazing.
genius. Just genius. First time I saw that, I was like, oh my God. I don't know which is cuter, though. The slime or this Firefox. Because the
Oh.
Firefox seriously is adorable, too. So I don't know.
He looks
It's
like
kind
that
of a
Star
tie.
Fox guy,
It does. It absolutely does. You're absolutely right.
but cuter.
So Monkey did a good job on that.
That makes you wonder. He can come up with something that cute, but look what we get.
Those things are mean. If we walk this way,
Oh yeah.
we don't have to actually walk the way I'm walking, but if
Well,
you'll
I
follow
could
me
if
in the
you
direction that
wanted
I'm
me
going,
to. I mean, it's
you'll
kind of
find
erratic.
the first fossil that I found here on the server. These bats are named.
Your pet bats?
Good luck getting up there to them.
I can't see their names.
They're like random family names. And ever since I named them, all they do is hang. I named them and they got lazy.
Well, yeah.
So it's just like, well, we got a home here now. I'm just gonna sleep all day and night.
They take on the personalities of the people you name them after.
Oh, you know what? That's actually true. So that's actually funny. I didn't consider that.
I should probably be quiet. I don't know who I'm insulting here.
Oh, that's all right. The room design actually belongs to your husband. He suggested that I line it with the black so it highlights, these fossils in here, and he suggested putting the glass up there so you can see it from underneath the water.
Huh. Well, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, this is all his idea.
Sometimes he has ideas.
So I forget now who it was that helped me clear out this inside here. Oh, big huge props goes to Sherry Pie and PJ Pajama Bottoms for helping me clear out all of the dirt and the land around the huts and in this whole area. We're probably 97% lit, I'd say 99%, somewhere in that range. Monkey's told me there's pockets that I've missed. I don't believe him.
He just wants you to look.
Right, exactly. He's trolling me. He's totally trolling me. He trolled me and Jenny when we were building the each room because he went into creative mode and was looking under the floor. He's like, oh, yeah, there's just a couple of pockets of lava. There was an entire lake underneath us that we had to clear out, and both of us were just cursing him.
Oh, he's a jerk.
We was just like, oh, you're... So this is the bigger version that I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
It actually encompasses the mushroom and the big tree that's got the beehive and the wheat field that you helped me do.
Oh, I see the tree now. It kind of blends in with the green, but I see it now.
Yeah, that little white patch on it. Mm-hmm. That's the only part that sticks into another biome where it snows.
That's cool.
So it's constantly got snow on the top of it.
That's cool.
Just that little bit, yeah. It's actually pretty, but that's right where the beehive is too.
It's magical. That's what it
is. That's it.
It fits the theme of this whole place.
Totally. I never thought about it that way, but you're absolutely right. This room was going to be a bulk storage for like books and things like that, but I made it and then walked away from it. So I bet you can't guess what's down this hall.
Bones? Is it bones?
Okay, fine.
Well, I was right.
Yeah. Fine, Mandy.
Spawner?
Because you've been here before.
No, I didn't remember.
Oh,
I swear
it. So this is my Kelly spawner that I have. I actually have two, but the other one is on the other side of the island, and I haven't done anything with it.
You've got spawners all over the place. You don't have to come out of your base for anything.
No, nothing. I actually, when we go over to the mushroom, I'll show you the zombie spawners that I have over there, which both can be lit at the same time. So it's kind of amazing.
Oh my God, Kender.
Yeah. This staircase was inspired by Sherry Pie, actually.
Yeah,
her base last year. Yeah. So that's actually where I got the idea for the diagonal, which I really loved it. It's, I don't know, to me it's really cool. This is my my storage. I tried to theme each room to what I'm storing, so like all of your rocks are in this room.
This is the rock.
All of your dirt and grass and crap like that are in here.
This is the gardening room.
This is for the cement blocks.
This is the awesome room.
Mm-hmm. I actually have a cement converter back here, or a sand converter, whatever you want to use it for.
A sand converter.
Completely AFK, but you can use this for cement as well.
So explain this to me.
Okay, it will change. This Zazuma actually made this design, or he copied it from someone and changed it slightly. Anyway, what it does is it will take either a sand block So you can convert red sand to yellow sand or sand to red sand.
Mhm.
And with cement, it will do the exact same thing. So let's say you have a bunch of white cement that hasn't been changed yet. So it's just the concrete powder. Sorry, I that's what it converts as a concrete powder.
Right.
Let's say you want to convert it to pink. You could actually use this machine to do that, and it changes the block ID, so it actually becomes that block. Um,
What the
that's
heck?
all. Yeah, it will actually push these two blocks into one another, and it changes the block ID in the game somehow. I don't know how it works exactly, but that's I do know that it changes the block ID. So instead of the block ID being this pink one, it'll change it to the brown one.
So you never waste concrete powder.
Right. Exactly. So if you had, 5 stacks of white and you needed the brown, you could just sit here in AFK and change all 5 stacks to the brown.
That's amazing.